Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a journalist who primarily focuses on wellness and well-being and a health educator. I would like to talk with you today about viewing emotions as like the weather. And I originally learned this sort of way of looking at things from my good friend Elizabeth Lewis, Q Elizabeth, who's taught me so many valuable things. So we can look at our emotions and sort of compare them to the weather. It's a sunny day, or it's really rainy, there's a big storm, it's super windy, or it's really calm. And also maybe the seasons, it's winter, spring, summer. And I think that this is something really valuable to teach children to look at their emotions as being similar to the weather. What this does for anyone, children or adults, is sort of depersonalizes it a little bit and puts a little space between the emotion, because we are not our emotions. They are something we experience and they are part of us, but we aren't them. And so this is a way of looking at more as this is an emotion that I'm experiencing. And emotions are simply part of the human experience. As my friend Elizabeth always says, emotions aren't good or bad or right or wrong. Um, However, there are helpful or skillful ways of dealing with emotions and unhelpful ways of dealing with emotions. So, what we can do is just take it as information initially, and again, that comparison to the weather helps us get a little bit more attuned to that. And one thing we can think about is, we have forecasts with the weather. So sometimes we know what's coming. We know that there's a challenging event coming up in our lives. Maybe it's a big presentation at work, or a job interview, or a transition, starting a new school or program, or a new stage of life, or changing, starting or ending a relationship, having a difficult conversation that you need to have. So sometimes we know these things are coming, and just like the weather forecast, if we know it's going to be a rainy day, we can prepare for that and pack the umbrella. And if it's going to be a sunny day, we can think about our sunglasses and our sun hat. And so, just like that, when we know we're going to be going through something that's a bit of a storm, so to speak, we can prepare for it. And the way we do that is by doing things that renew us, that will charge our batteries or fill our cup. And my video number 1 is about some ideas for renewal. So you could watch that if you'd like some other ideas. And then, we go through the storm, and afterward we acknowledge, you know, that was difficult. I felt uncomfortable or awkward or worried or scared or whatever it was. And now I'm through it. The weather has changed, as it does. Our emotions ebb and flow. And afterward, let's renew ourselves too. So I got through that. Now I'm gonna, do another thing that fills my cup and renews me. So um, think about that for yourself, sort of sandwiching a challenging event with some renewal, and teach that to the kids as well. And sometimes we have things in life, we don't always know the forecast, and it changes. We think it's going to be this, and all of a sudden it's that. And we have a sudden, we have to turn on a dime, or an unexpected loss, a situation that just kind of comes up that we have to deal with, an interaction that challenges us, or kind of throws us off. And because we know that that's part of life too, uh, that's another reason that renewal is really important, and having it part of your regular life. So again, I encourage you to check out that video, and think about what are the things that you do that are really renewing to you, so that when the unexpected stuff comes up, and like, whoop, there's a storm that popped up out of nowhere, you can navigate that, and with the most ease. And even at some point see yourself as being in the eye of the storm. So I just encourage you to explore that and think about that imagery, and remember that just like the weather and just like the seasons, our emotions can and do change and ebb and flow. So thanks so much for listening. And if you'd like more information like this, please, you can go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and there will be more. Thanks. Bye.